So, are you guys informed of what is going on in the Dominican Republic? I'm gonna let you guys know. Dominican Republic is not playing with United States citizens. White people are getting kicked the hell out of Dominican Republic right now. They're burning everything the fuck down. Everything is getting burned down. They're getting kicked out. They're getting kicked out. You guys want to watch this? Just keep an eye on this and check it out. They're getting it. It ain't over there.
Puerto Ricans have a message for the Fiscal Control Board. Your time is up.
Congress passed PROMESA to protect the U.S. financial system, and now we're asking Congress to undo their usurping of our democracy to protect their financial system when ours is in shambles, right?
They write blank checks and they fill in the zeros. And who pays the cost of that? The people of Puerto Rico. It's time to end the abuse.
The Iranians are telling them, I don't know what's wrong with your president. He must have Alzheimer's because we're not taking any calls. Why should they take any calls? They bombed the Hamas negotiators in August of last year. They bombed Soleimani. Do you know Soleimani in 2020 before COVID started? He was fighting against ISIS. He was a good guy. And Trump bombed him. Do Germans know that? Do Germans know that? And who's ISIS? ISIS is America and Israel's CIA. Do Germans know that? So drop. Oh my God. So drop site news. So drop site news. You can go to drop site. I'm sorry. You can go to drop site news, and you can read the fact that Trump is lying. He's making it up as he goes along. This is malignant narcissistic behavior, which is what these people here also have. Malignant narcissist behavior. All of these people who are pro-Israel, okay, who are pro-messianic zealot insanity. Yeah, oh yeah, Hamas, terrorism. All these people have never read a book in their life. They're unintelligent, they're not talented, they have absolutely no morality, no credibility, they're lazy, they're mediocre, and they have low intelligence and low frequency. Keep that in. There is no communication. You can go to Drop Site News and you can listen to Jeremy Scahill, and he is speaking about the fact that his connections, and he is a high journalist, he's saying...
This is breaking news happening right now. A man has climbed atop the Frederick Douglass Bridge in D.C. I'm hearing that he was part of the May Day protesters. He's now taken the top of the bridge. He's flying a black flag from his location. There's photographs coming from the location that he is putting a tent up, so I don't think he's leaving anytime soon. I also see emergency response vehicles responding to his location. I heard that he is a Marine Corps veteran, so I put the call out to all of my veteran friends, let's identify him, and they did, and I was able to get him on the phone from the top of the bridge.
Brother, I can see the wind blowing your hair right now. Guido Reichstatter, you're on top of the bridge. This is a Marine Corps veteran who refused to go to Iraq out of being a conscientious objector. Kudos to you for that. And now you're on top of the Frederick Douglass fucking bridge. Tell us why.
Yeah, I mean, basically, I couldn't sit still while children were murdered in my name. You know, they're being murdered in your name and in my name, and it's horrific. It's horrific. And, you know, and now the Trump regime is progressively trying to arrogate more and more power, essentially, you know, until they have the power of a king or a dictator.
Just so everybody knows you are who you say you are and you are where you say you are, can you show us from your vantage point, the top of the bridge right now? Wow, brother. That had to be a bit of a scary climb.
You know, this is the second time I did this. I did this back for when the Supreme Court overturned Roe versus Wade in 2022. But I almost felt like I wasn't able to make it this time. But thank the Lord gave me this.
So, is your primary protest right now the Iran war?
Yeah, that's what drew me up here. Honestly, on the first day when I saw those school kids get blown up, I was like, I knew that I had to do something.
Well, listen, before I even continue this interview, I want you to know that myself and thousands of other veterans are standing in solidarity with you. We appreciate what you're doing. You've literally shut the bridge down, and that's what the fuck we need. Because if we don't get it, shut it down. That's what you hear people say at protests, and you've done it. You've shut it down. You've got their attention, and that's why I wanted to talk to you, because my thought process was, let's make sure this man's message is heard, not just the fact that he shut the bridge down, but why did he shut the bridge down? From talking to you prior to this interview, I found out you didn't go to Iraq because you're a conscientious objector, and you told me the reason you didn't do that was why?
Yeah, I mean, I joined the U.S. Marine Corps Reserves straight out of high school. I was, raised in a conservative Christian family, not really exposed to the real history of what the United States role in the world has been in terms of like imperialism and when I went to college, I met a friend who basically showed me this documentary on these nuns in El Salvador that had been killed by U.S. trained death squads, and it was just like this is the first step in realizing that the whole story that I've been told is basically a lie. And
fair.
When Iraq came around, it was like it's just bald-faced lies, and I was like, I'm not going to be a part. I refuse. I'm not going to be a part of this. So I called up the GI hotline and took it from there. I refused to train, and I applied for conscientious objector status.
So you applied through the GI hotline, the GI rights hotline. Anybody who's currently in the military watching this right now, the GI rights hotline, 1-877-447-4487. Dial that number and let them know that you object to participating in this illegal war in Iran and start the conscientious objector process like our friend Guido did during Iraq. It is perfectly legal.